Hola, hola, hello, hello, hello. It is a day where I'm streaming. I really need to macro this. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hope you are all doing well. You're just about to be done work? Nice. Hello, Uwu. You thought somebody just came into your room? Yeah, I got this ASMR podcast. Mike, hello, welcome to the stream. We're doing stuff today. Yeah, it's been a week since I've last streamed, which is not what I planned, but I think I have legitimate reasons. Friday was going to be a stream, and I ended up practicing piano. I've been actually practicing a lot of piano. I've got this nice Roland A88. Feels really nice to play. So playing all of that. Good old Sinkhole de Mayo. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a bunch of Twitch followers for this, but let's go to my Instagram page. So we normally talk about dad jokes on the the stream, and over here we have Cinco de Mayo. Haha, get it? Because I have 5 mayonnaises. Cinco de Mayo. You're all welcome to report me. Hey, Gorgatron, sup, man? New fan, first time seeing a stream. Also pre-ordered stream, Senpai 3, and I love my music. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, streams are usually just music production stuff. Just doing stuff. Thank you for the follow as well, Gorgatron. Yeah, usually just making stuff and talking about making stuff. The long running project I've been doing is making music to play in the backgrounds of my streams, and then I've been doing other things. Like I recently did Twitch hair metal. Junmids finally went into my streams. Welcome, dude. You have been noticed. You'll always be noticed, man. Welcome. How we doing? But yeah, Cinco de Mayo, because I have 5 mayos. Also, I love this picture because it's got a K-On poster in the background. But yeah, I've not streamed in like a week. Because Friday I ended up practicing piano so hard that I just wanted to keep going. Oh, TCX, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Really, really appreciate it, man. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Great way to make me feel welcome back to the whole streaming thing. Thank you. Yeah, so Friday I was just practicing piano. I went way too hard into it. I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. And then Monday I was just kind of tired. And my parents were coming to visit on Tuesday, and that was kind of crazy. That was I don't know about you guys, but during this whole lockdown, basically barely seen anybody, friends and family, and that was the first time I'd seen my parents in 9 months. Last I saw them was in August. Oh, Minika would be saying, Jun, you're one of their favorite guitarists. So you got fans of the stream as well, Jun. Make some friends. Have I got any ideas for the new song? I have none, but I'm creatively bankrupt, so I'm just gonna outsource the ideas to you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do like another background song project, or I might do something else. I have like a text document somewhere that has potential ideas for projects. I'm probably gonna open it up. One thing I could do is like a song in the style of an artist. I think that'd be pretty fun. A song in the style of a specific artist. And then maybe I'll let you guys pick which artist that is. We don't know yet, but that is a possibility. Where is this? Twitch, background songs, ideas.txt. Okay. So, we've done some of these things. Actually, one thing I can do while I have all of your attentions is to show you the hair metal song. So let's fire this up. 1 second. I'm going to pause the background music. So this is the hair metal song that I made on stream. You do something inspired by Annals' leaders. Call it Anime's leaders or something. Doom soundtrack is something we could do, yeah? So this is the hair metal song. Volume is being raised. Welcome to the stream, Gwenful. There's something really fun about 80s music. Trying to imagine like the melody a singer would go for here. Still distinctly Sithu? I'm glad you think so. I can't help it. I just end up writing music by myself. I feel like the guitar harmony is very like Thin Lizzy / Iron Maiden, but like over cock rock, if that makes sense. And then for the guitar solo section, went for like jazz fusion. Cock rock? Cock rock. Because you look like a cock when you do it. I actually kind of low-key love this solo section. King Gizzard is a lizard wizard. The song has to be in 7/4. Oh, I talked over the lick. Yeah, I also played the lick because I'm an idiot. It's a bop. I'm glad you think so, man. I thought of modulating up here, but I kept it the same key. So yeah, that was the hair metal song and that we made last time on stream. Lane Train, well done on this one. Sounds really good. Thank you, man. Thank you. Higher is always better. Yeah, I was thinking modulating. So the reason why I didn't modulate higher was I thought it would. I actually thought it sounded really like. I thought it sounded really anime, and like I didn't want to make the song sound like anime. Very, very nice. Thanks, man. Thank you. But yeah, if you're just welcome, if you just joined the stream, here's my Cinco de Mayo joke. Haha, because I have 5 Mayos. If you run out of ideas for streaming, remember we're fiercely waiting for Senpai 3 drum mixing tutorial and walkthrough. Okay, so I would love to do a Senpai 3 project breakdown, but all my projects are broken at the moment. I have to redo all the strings and the synths in all of my Senpai 3 projects, unfortunately. So I have to go back and do that first. And I'm probably in the process of doing that because I've got some stuff that I need to do with those files. But it will happen. I think it will happen. So thanks for the suggestion, though, Mario. But here is my very professional text document. So we've done 80s hair metal. We've not done the Doom soundtrack. We've kind of done power metal with the pirate song. So there's that. So let me. So done. We have 80s hair metal. We have kind of this because this was done like with pirate metal. So we have some other suggestions. Still betting if you do a breakdown of your release music, you'll end up copyright infringing yourself. Okay, so I won't because I've not put myself on any of that shit. I'm not on any like content ID or anything like that. So hopefully, because I think you do get the option to do that when you release your music, but my music shouldn't be on all of that stuff. Also, you know, I get a lot of streamers asking me if they can use my music on Twitch, asking for my permission. And even if they do have a permission, sometimes artists that have their stuff on content ID stuff still gets flagged. So like the VODs will get muted or anything. But yeah, like my stuff isn't on there. So if you use my music in your streams, it should not get flagged. Also, sorry, I noticed my input was clipping there. Bringing my mic down a little bit there. But yeah, so my music is totally fine for you to use in streams. So yeah, we can do genres. So Doom soundtrack style metal was something like a band. You know, there's other suggestions as well. Like, you know, I could make a song like Polyphia. I feel like making a song like Pliny or Intervals would be too similar, but I feel like Polyphia have gone so far, like have gone quite into their own style. It'd be really interesting to explore something like that. A kill switch inspired bop would be OP. Down for Dance Gavin Dance. Kill switch as in bebop kill switch. Oh god, Jesus. Someone suggested Thundercat, The Fall of Troy, Winter Sun. But you know, we're gonna vote on this actually. So hopefully get your voting fingers out. Gonna create a poll. So, question. We're gonna do genre or in this. So it's gonna be in make music in genre or in style of band. So genre, style of band. In a genre, in a style of band. 2 minutes on the poll. So we're gonna start that poll, and yeah, feel free to vote. We're gonna make music in the style of a genre and the style of a band. Wonder how sounds like ABBA would turn out. I would love to make something that sounds like ABBA, to be honest. Like pop, like, so I had so much fun making city pop, and I love, you know, I just kind of love, like, maybe less ABBA specifically, but anything inspired by like R&B or funk from like the 70s, 80s, I just love. Like the new Bruno Mars song. Holy shit, what a song that is. Also, I'm going to show off my background because Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out on the 17th, I think. And they have like a custom wallpaper generator, so I got to generate my own wallpaper with some of my favorite squad mates from Mass Effect. Also, I've been playing loads of Nier thingy, Nier Replicant, the remake. So that's been a lot of fun. Let's see what people want. They want in a style of a band. Cream Betweens. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And also, Y13I, thank you for the follow. We're getting the lick a lot. In the style of a band is winning. You got less than a minute left of votes. So vote if you want to influence that poll. Oh, Masogo Yaki. Thanks for the follow. Oh, another thing I've been doing. I've been learning loads of piano. I think I said that as well. But I've also been learning Japanese on Duolingo. So I've pretty much been learning shit every single day. So that's been it's been quite fun. But today I had to do some guitar stuff, and I have a cut right there, like on the tip of that finger, and it's starting to swell now, and I hate it. Make the guitar sound like chocolate cake and whip out some John Petrucci. Well, there was a video where John Petrucci's like, oh, like, how do I want my guitar tone to sound? Like a chocolate cake. I'm just like, Okay, so the poll has ended, and me outsourcing my idea and decision making has ended up in the style of a band. So this is gonna be difficult. Like, how are we gonna find out what band we're gonna make music with? Like, that's gonna be the question. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm drinking some Octomore 11.1 whiskey. Really, really lovely stuff. Okay, so chat, gonna need some suggestions. Porter Robinson. Okay, Porter Robinson's a suggestion. Okay, band suggestions. So I'm gonna pretend that doesn't exist. Band suggestions. So Porter Robinson. That's interesting because it goes down like a sort of electronic style production that I'm not really used to. Side note, I found this kid who was playing for 2.5 years and shredding riches and serious kids these days improving. Masayoshi Takanaka. Masayoshi Takanaka. Let's see. Google this kid on Instagram. Oh. Oh, as in like that's the thing. I thought I thought I got confused. I thought the kid who'd been playing for 2.5 years was Masayoshi Takanaka, but no, he's a J Fusion legend. Dude's got drip. Look at this guy. Oh man. Dude's got serious drip. Oh man. So, Owain? Oh, a song in the style of Owain could be interesting. Also because like Owain kind of does some crazy stuff. His new EP is really cool. So Owain's a possibility. I don't know why my voice went up there. Anything else? I'm gonna put Polyphia in because I think it'd be really interesting to do like a Polyphia styles thing. Okay, so let's try and nail down the challenge. Also, Masogi Yaki says his music is drippy to go with it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna say band suggestions. Just so that I have to do some thinking here. Band suggestions, but we're gonna make it guitar based. So I've done a lot of electronic stuff, and I feel like I'm only now recently doing more guitar based stuff. So these are guitar based bands. A C2A style song might be kind of cool. Yeah, the only thing about C2A style songs is I feel like I've done a lot of them. And let's be honest, if I try to make a song in the style of these bands, I'll probably end up just making it sound like me. But, you know, that's a risk I've got to take. Good instrumental style would be Russian Circles. I've not actually heard a huge amount of Russian Circles. It doesn't have to be instrumental, like, the act doesn't necessarily have to be instrumental either. Like, they can have vocalists, but I can try and emulate the sort of music that goes in the background. A C3A song in honor of my brother. Yeah. Probably Evengi Pobozi guitar-led modern jazz fusion. Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna ruin this pronunciation. Let's see. Evgeny, Jesus Christ. Evgeny. Oh wow. This guy's really young looking. Is he? I had no idea. Never heard of him. Probably because like I am very bad at hearing about new music, but there you go. That's Evgeny Belozi. Kalnet is a nice taste of his proposing. Yo, Reno Prince, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to decide what kind of music to make. Oh, and this whiskey's hitting different. Pretty peaty. Make some der bang. Okay, name a der bang band. David Maxim Micic. Okay. The bar's really high, by the way. When you say make music like David Maxim Micic, that's like pretty fucking high bar. Maybe some math rock style Tricot. Ooh, Tricot. Okay. I'm really intrigued by Tricot. My inkling is towards like Polyphia and Tricot. But we're going to do math rock. Tricot too. I haven't really heard of Russian Circles though, so I might say. Okay, let's. I want to get like 4 suggestions. So I'm gonna cross out Owain and Russian Circles, and we're gonna go see if chat can give me Mudvay Dig Berber Tang. Oh god, what the fuck does this sound like? Mudvayne Dig. Oh Jesus. Is this Berber Deng? It is literally Berber Dang. Holy shit, just Berber Dang. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, where were we? We used to Scale the Summit, Clever Girl, American Football. Give us a C2 Never Meant. Clever Girl will be dope. If we stick it to Math Rock, the band's Invalids is pretty amazing. You see, this is hard because like I can't really place like Clever Girl or American Football or Invalids. So it's hard for me to like give a reference. Invalids. Well, the other thing as well is I guess like the challenge would be like I'd have to just learn their style and try and make it for stream. Chon is another good. Okay, I'm gonna be creative bankrupt and just say Chon is a band I know, and actually out of all these bands I actually know everybody in most of these bands except for Tricot. I've not hung out with any of the people in Tricot, but I've hung out with everybody in the other bands. So Archeco's gonna be hard, but we can put that in there. Steven, stop taking the piss, June. I can't fucking play like Steven Taranto. Like that means I actually like have to try and play guitar. Add Strawberry Girls to the Super Chom Bros list. Okay, I'm gonna stick with these 4. So let's create a poll. Where's my poll button? My poll button is I don't have a poll button. I have to actually do the song in the style of. And okay, so we have Polyphia, David, Maxim Michitz, Tricotto, and Chon. I'm going to allow an extra minute for this poll. You get 3 minutes to vote on this one. So, we have, yeah, like I said, Polyphia, David, Maxim Michitz, Tricotto, and Chon. I think that's how they pronounce it in Japan. Tricotto. Let's see what Google Translate has to say. So go away, that's terrifying, Jesus. Trico. Okay, that's what Google Translate is saying. Trico. It's actually just Toriko. Okay, Toriko. Excuse my poor Japanese pronunciation if it does pop up. I'm still learning. I've done some Duolingo. That's about it. My knowledge of Japanese translation is just from like watching anime and learning from friends and stuff, but it's still pretty elementary. Let's see. Oh, I haven't checked the poll. It's pretty close. It's pretty split. Toriko has only the 1 vote. I'm sad. Yeah, get voting. I mean, if we don't get an answer, I'm gonna outsource this to my Discord server. Ooh, Chon got another vote. Interesting. Let's just declare David a winner. I mean, if you want David a winner, you're gonna vote for him, right? Unless you already have, then I guess you've taken part in the democratic process of deciding what songs I make on stream. Chon will be interesting. I get, but the interesting thing for me with all of these bands is they all play guitar. Like the bands and the guitarists, they all play guitar different to how I play guitar. So I have to like approach the instrument in a different way. Got to do some last second lobbying. What happens if it ties? Then I have to make a tiebreaker poll. But at the moment, Chon's in the lead. Chon's leading, so you know if you want to influence the poll, then you gotta vote. Is that the fun of it, playing a style that you're not used to playing? Absolutely. That's one of the things that I've been trying to do on stream, actually, is make music that is not in the style that I normally make, and that makes it so that I'm having to think differently. So I've done a lot of styles of music that I just would never make. I would start projects in these styles and just never finish them. So doing them on stream also gives me an excuse to finish the projects. Got to dislocate your pinky to play Chon damn near. My pinky is already dislocated, man. Like my pinky's in fucking orbit. Like, you know how like the International Space Station orbits the Earth at like 25,000 miles an hour or something? Yeah, that's my pinky, just orbiting the fretboard. Being nowhere near it, but just orbiting it. Okay, Chon has won. So we're gonna make a Chon song, apparently. Do I do it now? Do we just start it now? This is John later, guys. I'm not necessarily gonna start it now. We still got time to chill. Gotta add Killswitch Bebop to my genre list. Yeah, sure. Killswitch Bebop. Okay, so make a song in the style of Chon. I usually stream for about 2 hours. I got 1.5 hours out, so I might do that for like the last hour. We'll see. Oh, also, Fight 602. Hi, just recently discovered you really love my music and Dropping a Homebound in particular so far. Thank you, man. Really, really, really appreciate it. And Dropping and Homebound are a nice little pair of albums. So it's really cool that you discover them. I think most people discover me still through Set Course from Andromeda, so that album is the album that keeps giving. So we're gonna make a song in the style of Chon eventually. Until I'm gonna buy some time. We're gonna figure out something else to do before then. Should check out his EP. This called the one EP. Actually, here's something we could do to buy time. Let's go listen to the one EP because I can talk about it. I've talked about the one EP before, but I might just talk about it more. Where is it? Set Course is a biggie. Yeah, it is a biggie. So I'm just buying time. You always love Arrow Plus D. Yeah, it's a really fun song. I had a lot of fun at writing Arrow Plus D. So this EP basically came about when back in the day. This was released in 2013. So fuck, 8 years ago, by the way. Actually, before I go on, I heard that what was it? Fat Lip by Sum 41 is 20 years old. R plus Nipa's Grim 2.0 you've listened to far too many times. Dude, you're like OG if you listen to shit like Grim 2.0. Holy. But yeah, Fat Lip by Sum 41 is 20 years old. It was released in April 2001. So that song has been around for 2/3 of my life, essentially, which is fucking wild. Oh god. Even thinking about that, I'm just like, oh no. But yeah, so Zero by Smashing Pumpkins just turned 25. Damn, dude, I realized just how long it's been since I started listening to me. Yeah, I've been around for a little while. Like, I released Cassini back in 2011. That album, Cassini is turning 10 years old this year. Cassini's turning 10 years old. Invent the Universe is turning 10 next year. 8 years out of 21 have been an influence in your life. That's kind of scary, actually. Scary that I've been involved in your life musically in that way. Probably means you're younger than Sum 41. You don't know what Sum 40... Oh, you don't know what Sum 41 is? Okay, like, they're like one of the many... Okay, to be fair, they were good, but they're one of the many, like... Whatchamacallit? One of the many 2000s like pop punk bands. Also, I'm gonna change the stream category. We were just chatting. Voted on making a Chon style song. Talking. Just how long I've been making music. Back when Sithu and Pliny used to be busting out the Love Children albums, oh god. Yeah, so this album came about because Pliny was just like, yo, I want to make a split. I was like, yeah, sure. He actually showed me a song, and he was playing a lot of Skyrim at the time, and he was just like, yeah, this song sounds like a Skyrim tavern song. I'm pretty sure it was like a proto version of Ornn, who's also a champion in League of Legends. That's just a coincidence. Like, if I type in Ornn, he's a champion in League of Legends. I go Ornn Pliny. We have... No, I didn't mean that. Wait, is it? Oh, it's Orm. Orm. It's Orm, not Orn. I can't tell. That's me playing a guitar solo. But yeah, he was like, yeah, let's just make a split EP. And then we wrote 2 songs each. And then we soloed on... So this is my solo on Orm. And, what do we call it? And we got like David, Maxim Micic, and Jakub Zidecki to solo on each of their songs. So some people think that we like collabed on the songs. We kind of showed each other the songs as we're making them. But we both basically wrote the songs by ourselves. The Skyrim connection is interesting. Parts of Andromeda remind you of Breath of the Wild. That's interesting as well because Andromeda came out a couple of years before Breath of the Wild, right? So, Breath of the Wild. It's a 2017 song, so it came out a year after. Wait, it's that old? I thought it came out after that. Also, one thing I should point out though, this is one of the things where there was a sort of collaborative effort, but not really. So this. Okay, this chord sequence. Also, I'm stealing Plunny's melody. I'm pretty like that is just the that is just the. So if I go C2A invent the universe, that is just holy shit, this is nearly 1 million views. I didn't even upload it. It's just this chord sequence. And Pliny was like, I just want to use this chord sequence. I'm just going to steal it. Like, I'm not going to change anything. I'm like... And I was just like... Okay, cool. Go for it, man. But yeah, he just basically just used the same chord sequence. So... Yeah, that's the connection. Pliny just used a different chord sequence. He also tuned really low for this stuff. Like, really low. I don't know how, like, what the tuning he used. But it was like... His 6-string... He used like a 6-string Ibanez back then. Was like... Probably struggling to hold the guitar in tune. But yeah, like, I just find that really funny. I was just like, I'm just gonna use this chord sequence. And he actually soloed over it as well. So he soloed over it on Particles Collide and Invent the Universe. And then he wanted me to solo over the part that he copied from me in his song on the split EP. But yeah. This gives you nostalgia. Yeah, I mean, this gives you nostalgia as well. It's like really, like, I think it's worthwhile just going back and just like listening to stuff that you've not heard in a while. So it's kind of cool to listen to stuff. This melody's really cool. Really interesting harmony on the strings as well. So this is David Maximici's solo. Another part of this was like Pliny and I really loved David Maximici and Jakub Zidecki way back in like 2012-13, and we're like, we have to get them involved. His really like David's really like interesting and unique note choice really comes through here as well. And like another thing I find interesting about listening to Pliny here is like you can kind of, it's kind of like proto what his songwriting would become. So yeah, he used to play 500 Seconds of Sunset, Go to Sleep, that and Selenium Forest. So that's cool. I find like instrumental music can be really like useful, like really helpful for going to sleep. But yeah, it's interesting because it's like kind of proto what Pliny's music became. So that's cool. I might just, I might actually mix it up and start making the Chon song on Friday. And for the rest of the stream, I might just go on a nostalgia trip and listen to old music. What do you guys think about that? I just realized my stream title's all fucked up. There we go. Chase is tired. Wu invent the universe. Nostalgia trip, yeah. Set Course's You Go to Sleep album. Set Course's. Wait. Fuck. I just realized this, so this is like an on-stream realization. I released Set Course from Andromeda on the 4th of May, 2016. That album turned 5 years old yesterday. Holy shit, I need to like tweet this out or something. I can't believe that. That album turned 5 years old yesterday, and I just like didn't even think about it. Didn't even fucking think about it. Holy shit. I feel like okay. Set Course for Andromeda 5-year anniversary poll. Okay, I've changed the stream title one more time. It is now talk about just how long I've been making music. Set Course for Andromeda 5-year anniversary poll. So we're gonna listen to Set Course for Andromeda after this, and we're just gonna chill and drink because, man, I'm kind of teary-eyed for it. Holy shit. Sarah Eisinger loving the tab book for it. I love the tab book as well. I got 2 copies from I got 2 copies of the tab book actually from She Happens. And holy shit, it's a fucking tome. Jesus. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Geo Plays Guitar. Also, let's fucking go. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel that's kind of a big deal, chat. Like, can we get some let's fucking goes? Like, Set Course for Andromeda, 5 years old? What the fuck? That's... Oh, man. Ever thought about doing a remake playthrough of older songs like Sky or Double Helix with the remastered version? Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Thanks, guys. Oh, man. I'm actually, like, that's got me kind of excited. How can people go to sleep with Set Course for a banger? Set Course for Andromeda is such a banger. I mean, it's just like, it's just because it's instrumental, right? Is there anything I would change about Set Course? Okay, so I feel like I think it's useful to learn from what you did wrong in an album, or like it's useful to think about what you would change about an album to make it better. But I try my best to not dwell on that stuff. The way I view my releases is that they're like a snapshot in time, right? So they exist within the time that I was writing and doing it. Set Course Andromeda was written during a really stressful part of my life. Like, I was really struggling with trying to reconcile doing music and also dealing with a full-time job. So any imperfections that exist in the album I mean, apart from the fact that I'm still learning all the time about how to make my music sound better in terms of the music production stuff, like when I was making the album, I was like, really struggling with trying to find the time to work on music because my job was just taking me all over the place. So, I'm kind of just like, I'm okay with it being an imperfect album because it represents a sort of imperfect part of my life, if that makes sense. So yeah, Transient Transistor comes on, Impossible to Sleep. You listen to it so much it feels like comfort. I mean, that's also fair enough. I can't believe that though. Holy shit. Set Course from Andromeda is... I'm gonna post that to my Discord server. I'm gonna at everybody in my Discord server. Set Course Andromeda turned 5 years old yesterday. But yeah, after the after we listen to the split EP, we're gonna listen to Set Course Andromeda and reminisce. We're gonna talk about everything that happened in that album. I should do like I wish the project files worked for it because like it's it would just be really fucking cool to like do a project breakdown, but like I've switched dolls so many times and all that kind of stuff, so the projects don't really work. Anyway, this song and the split EP, I just wanted to make a funk song, really. That was it. So I wanted to make a funk song with like a metal twist on it, with like a really catchy melody. That's about the long and short of it. Man, sorry, I keep bringing it up, but like I can't get over it. That I just like that album. It's there, everything. 5 years ago. What the fuck? 5 years ago. What the fuck? 2016 doesn't feel like that long ago. At least for me. Like, it doesn't feel like that long ago. But it was 5 years ago. Fuck me. What were you guys doing back in 2016? Out of curiosity. I was thinking about quitting my job and all that shit. Guess we lost a year with that pandemic. Yeah, that's true. Like 2020 kind of didn't exist for a lot of people. Skeptcx got my first car. You're working, let's just set course for dropper. Imagine if you knew back then that you'd ruin your career by releasing weed music. I mean, I already done Senpai 1, right? So like the ruination was already happening. Is ruination a word? I've been playing too much League of Legends, so ruination is like a word they're using for the current season. That's like what I'm thinking of. Moonrise, I wanted to make like a math rock style, like math rocky, like kind of old school Chon kind of thing. That's what I was going for. If only you had a CD player so you could listen to the two albums you had. Set course and Yes Classics. You got your first job in 2016 and binge set course. That's cool. Also, by the way, I have no idea how the audio levels are, so just let me know if they're okay for you guys. I'm assuming it's okay because you can still hear me, probably. Oh, man. Okay, well, I have an excuse to drink more whiskey then. I gotta enjoying the 5th anniversary vibes. Every time you listen to set course, you just remind me of Starbucks as I was there. I would always put in like a coffee. You were in secondary still. You were in secondary school still studying chess mostly. You were already a boomer in 2016. I mean, I feel like I was so destined to be a boomer, being born in 1990. Nah. I mean, there you go. Helix Nebula, 6 years ago. End of Everything 6 years ago? Did the End of Everything get released 6 years ago? (2015) 6 years ago. Fuck me. Steven Taranto solo still haunts? Jesus. Yeah, that Steven Taranto solo and Constants of Variables. Fucking insane. Hacks, welcome. We're just realizing how old I am on stream. Also, shout out Hacks. Hacks came up with the whole Cinco de Mayo, I have 5 Mayos thing. 6 years ago, you're turning 27. Reina Arrival Reprise is a pretty prominent Chon vibe. Yeah, it does kind of. It's pretty sort of laid back. Also, Jakub Shiteki, by the way, what a fucking guitarist. Absolutely incredible guitarist. This solo, Jesus. Us boomers gotta stick together? Absolutely. So good. I actually wanted him to solo on Set Course from Drummond as well, but he wasn't like down for doing solos at the time. So instead of Jakub Shiteki, you guys go David Paxton Michich on the album. So actually, that's a story we're gonna tell. So here's a story. When David sent me the solo on Invent the Universe on Grand Unification, that was the solo I wanted Jakub on, actually. And I was drunk at university when I got the solo. And the solo was so sick that I actually like took my chair and I like threw it onto my bed while drunk. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Think your favorite Taranto solo is still the Away solo? Yeah, the Away solo is fucking sick. It's a really good solo. I also feel kind of happy that like even despite the fact that I've been doing music for like 10 years essentially now, it's pretty much 10 years in terms of like releasing music, and I've been playing guitar since I was 12. I still get excited by guitar players, so I'm pretty like I'm not jaded yet. I'm not thinking this new generation of guitarists they don't do the way they used to. It's like fuck all that. It's really cool to get excited about like people being sick of the instrument. Especially since like I feel like that's never been my strength. Like I feel like I don't play guitar as well as guys like Jakob or David or like Taranto, but it's just really cool to appreciate what they bring and do to the instrument. You would say that me and Plenty are your biggest inspirations picking up the guitar. I'll never get used to that, man. Like when people tell me that like I'm their inspiration for playing guitar, that's so fucking humbling. Like I mean, I don't really know what to say about that other than like, that's awesome to hear, but it's crazy. My music introduced you to a bigger world of music. That's also really fucking humbling to hear as well, that like, basically C2A is a gateway drug to better prog music. There you go. C2A is a gateway drug to better prog music. Inspirations for playing guitar are much worse at guitar than C2 and Plenty. Oh well, I'm glad you think I can still play the thing. I can't play at the moment because I have a cut on my index finger. That's really annoying, but I do try. Yeah, this is gonna be a boomer nostalgia stream. We're gonna look at what I did 5 years ago, and I don't know if I'll ever create an album like Set Course for Andromeda ever again. Not in terms of like I'm proud of everything I made. I'm very proud of Senpai 3, but in terms of just how the album is structured, everything that was going on in my life during that album, when I was making that album, it's hard to imagine me gonna be in the same mental space to try and create an album like that again. So, I think it's cool to appreciate for what it is, though. But yeah, that's the split. Plenty and I just decided to make some music together, and we did, and that's the story. Some cool little tidbits. I'm gonna put on Set Course. I'm gonna pour myself some more whiskey, and then we'll go listen to this album. How about that, chat? Space Cadet. Here we go. All right, BRB. Gives you chills, dude. Like I wasn't ready for like just what kind of impact the beginning of this album made. Like you don't think about it, I was just like, oh, these notes are cool, and I just went for it. Also, feel free to ask me anything about. So like here we're gonna go on a boomer nostalgia trip. Actual Go album. Thanks so much, Hacks. We're gonna go on a boomer nostalgia trip. And if you want me to, as the songs are going, ask me about the songs. I will try and answer everything I can about the individual songs, the kind of gear I use, what went behind them, all that kind of shit. I will answer all that stuff because we're just going to try and reconcile the fact that this album is 5 fucking years old. It says 3rd of May. Technically, I released it like an hour before the 4th or a day before. It's a 4th of May album. May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. What a fun intro. Did I write each song in order? For the most part. The first song I wrote was Constants and Variables. And then I did Set Course of Andromeda, and then I wrote everything in order. And I actually wrote out song titles and planned the album to try and figure out the order. Love the pick attacky bright tone on the whole album, like an opening riff now. Yeah. This is actually recorded in my old PRS. Let me see if I can find a picture of that. Excuse me, fuck. Sorry, I don't mean to burp on stream. So glad you could see me play this in Philly when I came with Haken. Man, I love playing this song live. It's one of my favorite songs to play live. It's just, oh, so much fun. I don't know, like, so I just don't remember what went into writing this album, but like, I listen back and I'm just super proud of everything in it. I actually wouldn't change anything about the album. I maybe make the mix better, but the mix is just like, you know, you learn about it as you go. Where is it? There's a PRS here somewhere. Well, there's me playing the PRS there. So that was the PRS I recorded Set Course on. Set Course to drum of the song. These two chords, yeah. Solantis, yeah, 2017. That was the Haken tour in the US. My first and only ever US tour to date. It was very expensive, and I would love to go back to the US, but that shit's expensive. Did I just say Rabu Raibu? You got in trouble in class with finger drumming along to this album. I mean, I would like to say it's a good reason to get in trouble in class. You use the Bias FX tone for the playthrough of this for a good minute. Yeah, so Bias FX, I was actually quite impressed because I could really get close to the guitar tone. I got the X effects on the Bias FX for a set chord drum. So that was really cool. It was a sign language class. It was completely quiet from my loud drumming. Yeah, so I think the only thing I'd ever change on this album was just some production stuff. But, you know, I was kind of doing some new stuff. I had new Superior Drummer stuff. I was using Superior Drummer plus Metal Machinery. Still probably figuring out the axe effects, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't change anything about it. That was a great show. Only the first and only time you went to the Foundry. Foundry was a fun venue to play, but the stage was small, if I remember it correctly. That was a very small stage. We were really really strapped for space on that stage. Other thing as well is no flame to Haken. It's just like they have so much gear. Like Diego, the Haken keyboardist, has like 3 keyboards and it takes so much space. And obviously, headline band, their shit takes precedence. So they had all their stuff on the stage, but it was difficult to work around at times. But nothing bad to say about Haken though, because like absolutely lovely people. That's what I love as well. I've met people in bands like, you know, Haken and Protest the Hero. I've met some people from Periphery, and like I've just met a bunch of people from bands that I used to listen to before I like, you know, went full-time music, and like pretty much all of them have just been really cool people. Yet to see me live? Bummer. Oh man. Multilingual gangster. Late to the party, but let's fucking go. Hey Sithu, what's up? Oh yeah, so welcome JVMs, welcome Multilingual Gangster. I'm basically just reeling over the fact that I forgot that Set Course for Andromeda turned 5 years old yesterday. So we're just gonna listen to Set Course for Andromeda this stream. I've decided we voted on making on a new project, and everybody voted on making a Chon style song. But I'm gonna do that on Friday instead. Like we're just gonna listen for Set Course for Andromeda. I'm just gonna reminisce. I'm gonna take all of you on a boomer reminisce trip. How was it working with Yvette? Yvette's lovely, man. I first met her in I want to say 2014, 2013. You know, she's super nice, super chill. Working with her is easy as well. She's like, yeah, I'll just like honestly, like everybody I work with on this album's super easy to work with. I just send her the songs and like, yeah, sure, I'll get you something back. Aaron fucking Marshall does get MVP though. He fucking recorded his solo on a bandwagon on tour in the morning using Pliny Stramberg and Simon Grove, like mixed it all together. So Aaron Marshall went out. He went extra far for the homies on his solo. But yeah, working with everybody on this album was super fun. And like when I was working with Yvette as well, like obviously she's known more for like, you know, her tapping guitar stuff, like the more math rocky guitar stuff, and I wanted her to play violin because I knew she was a violin player, and I wanted to kind of highlight that on this album. You love this album so much, miss blasting it loud as fuck on your way to work. How do you come up with these proggy, jazzy progressions? Like, what scales and shit? Honestly, most of my shit's just minor scale, but, like, with key changes. That's what I'm trying to change at the moment. I'm trying to learn more, like, jazz harmony to do something more diverse. Oh, man. I feel better about... So I had a whiskey just because I wanted to before, but, like, you always feel guilty about midweek drinking. But now I'm just like, no, I'm celebrating the 5th year anniversary of Set Course for Andromeda. It's fine. I can drink. Yeah, but this stuff, it's just, you know, it was just A minor and then modulate to F sharp minor there. So, not doing anything crazy other than just, like, modulating. So that was Yvette's violin solo. Really cool of her to get involved. Plus, it's basically Friday stream now and Friday is today's streams. Yeah. We're basically swapping the order of the streams. JBM's 11 says, how are you studying jazz harmony? Any books or songs that are good for learning? I'm just winging it, as usual. Just putting 2 5s and things. Yeah, I think I'm going to like learn some jazz standards and just pick apart the theory. That's basically what I do. I just learn like songs and pick apart what's in them and figure it out from there. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, most of the music theory on this album, I'm just playing, like, pentatonic guitar scales with, like, the second. Modulates the G minor. Oh, so... jazz standard string, man. Like, Set Course Andromeda is mostly in F sharp minor / D Lydian, depending on how you want to phrase it. But the mid section, it modulates to A minor. So I'm doing, like, minor third modulations. Also, this solo by Jake Haslam Low, shout out that guy. Fucking incredible solo. Sick dude, sick solo. Fucking great guy. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. I've got nothing bad to say about literally anybody that worked on this album. Another thing I love is that everybody that soloed on this album absolutely fucking killed it. They went above and beyond. They all brought their A game. They all did, like, amazing stuff. So just, like, I think that's another reason why I think this album has probably got so much staying power as well, because all the guest solos are just so impactful and so good. Is the Helix Nebula still around? Yeah, it is. Been fun. Gotta sleep now. It's 5 a.m. So, oh well, it's pretty late, June. But yeah, get some good sleep, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, Helix Nebula is around. Will you be featured in any of Liam's songs or him and yours? I don't know. I mean, Liam always shows me the stuff he's working on, so it's not as if like I'm unaware. But I mean, if he doesn't want me to feature on his stuff, then that's totally fine. It's just I've not had guests on my albums for a while now. Pretty deliberately, because I just kind of want to keep it myself, but yeah. The first album you heard when you got released from prison and turned your life around, and since then, oh man, that's also really cool to hear. Like, I don't know, I feel it's really humbling when people say that, like, listening to my music has had a positive impact on them. So that's really cool to hear when the rhythm comes in here. Can we have key / time signature for each song as it comes on? Sure. This part is in 11/8, and it's in F sharp minor, I think. Still, yeah, it's in F sharp minor. And then it kind of key changes here. I can't remember what exactly I went to here. But yeah, this intro is all in 11/8, so it's very weird in terms of the timing, because it's hard to accent 11/8. F sharp minor is in G minor with half. No, this is on a standard tune 8 string. Now we're in B minor, I think. B minor into So this is B minor, and then I think it's D minor here. Yeah. So this is a B minor 7 chord. Then I'm playing a B flat major 7 with the sort of chord with a key making it like a D minor. Did you happen to write an 11/8 or did it just happen to turn out with it? It happened to turn out with it. So I wrote that guitar intro and it just happened to be an 11/8 and that's what we ended up with. This is like very deliberate, like Meshuggah-y. I went to make it sound like Meshuggah. Modulating into harmonic minor? No, I'm modulating 3 semitones up. Am I? Yeah, modulating up to D minor here. Yeah, modulating to up to D minor. Because basically the B flat is the 6th chord in D minor. So I'm going from the 1 chord in B minor to the 6th chord in D minor. And then now we're back in B minor. I'm on the 6th chord, which is G. Not gonna lie, this big brain. It's mostly just like I mostly modulate in minor thirds. I find because when you modulate from a minor third, so if you modulate from B minor to D minor, you're actually modulating from D major to D minor because of the relative majors. So you have a lot of notes that are the same, but you have enough notes that are different to make it sound interesting. But yeah, this is all B minor at the moment. Yeah, you know some of these words. I'm not the biggest music theory guy, but I have some music theory tricks that I like to use, and this is one of them, modulating by a minor third. This is a fun solo to do. Okay, now it's different. Now we're in G Lydian. Then we're modulating to B Lydian. So we're actually modulating by a 4th now, which is something I don't do a lot. Dubik, thank you for the follow, my friend. And cheers, welcome to the stream. Very Symphony X, you like it? Oh yeah. And that's okay, so you can hear the G Lydian to B Lydian progression here. I think it has a very spacey vibe. You see me looking at Mass Effect on one of my tabs. You planning on playing the Legendary Edition? Absolutely. I love Mass Effect. I just downloaded all this bonus content. I can't wait for the Legendary Edition. I've got it as my background. Oh shit! I muted the tab. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, you can hear that modulation. So went from G Lydian up to B Lydian and back again. And then the strings bring in the melody. So that note is not in G Lydian, but it helps transition into the B Lydian section here. Modulate in 3rd again. No, this is a 4th modulation, so we're modulating by a 4th now. Sithu's journey to Andromeda was much better than Mass Effect's journey there. Oh my god, I'm still salty that Mass Effect Andromeda sucked, man. I wish it was a good game. I really did, but it sucks. BioWare, man. What note was it? I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like, basically, it's unexpected because of the key change. And then we're back in B minor. And then we go to the G, which is the 1st fret on the low string of the 8th string. Next time we see each other in person, we're going to have to geek out Mass Effect. Absolutely. This is why you love Twitch. You get to enjoy this masterpiece of album with it create in real time. Just too cool. I'm glad you think so. I think this is it's nice to share this because I said, completely blanked on this being 5 years old. Also, this is interesting. So this is a G major 7 chord, but I'm also playing the minor 7 of the minor third. So the minor third and the major third of this G chord exist at the same time because that's a note that exists in B harmonic minor. So I'm going to B harmonic minor here. Sort of bouncing between B harmonic minor and B minor with the progression there. And then here on that E chord, Taranto is playing to make it sound Dorian, B Dorian. Yeah, he's playing in B Dorian to like add some harmonic interest through his solo, but the part is pretty much just B minor. Then here we have B harmonic minor, and then this chord is A, which brings it back to B minor. So he's playing with that sort of interchange. It's amazing because Taranto's absolutely doing that, by the way. Like that subtle change from that G major 7 with the minor third in there as well. He's completely playing with the fact to play in B harmonic minor, and then when I go to the A chord, he's switching to B minor, and like it's just so clean, so good. What a solo! What a fucking solo! What a fucking player Steven Taranto is. You hope BioWare learned their lessons if Dragon Age 4 is good? Me too, man. Me too. I hope Diablo 4 is good as well, but you know, can only hope. BioWare lost their magic a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, apparently BioWare Magic was just crunching their devs to death, so I hope they don't do their magic on people. So it's basically applying the F sharp minor scale over a B minor chord to give it a Dorian vibe? Yeah, pretty much. And then here is the... And now for something completely different. So we had Spiral. Shout out Luke Martin for the amazing piano contributions. I wrote some piano. It was awful, completely impossible to play for a real pianist, and he turned it into a really sick piano part. Didn't I do something like that on the end of the glam metal song? Yeah, I went for like a Dorian feel in the glam metal solo. Spiral, let's fucking go, yeah. So this song, basically, I had a chord progression. The chord progression was E minor 9, E flat, major 7, sharp 5, C major 9, then like D7, add 9, and back into the E minor 9, and there was a chord melody. So the melody came from the chords. So all the extensions of the chord notes was what gave rise to the melody. And then for the guitar tone, I just, you know, rolled the tone knob off completely. Try to be Pat Metheny. And the piano work is all Luke Martin. He basically took my piano part and made it good. Was I watching Evangelion at the time I made this? No, I think 2016. So I hadn't watched Evangelion in a while. Is it all diatonic? Yeah, it's pretty much like in terms of soloing over this, it's pretty much just E minor. You could maybe do some like, you can maybe go like E melodic minor over the flats, over the E flat major 7 sharp 5 chord, but apart from that, it's pretty much all diatonic. And then there was actually a modulation up to G minor there, so I modulate up to G minor now. I was gonna say like most of my stuff you can like take the minor pentatonic key of whatever the key the song's in and solo over, and like you'll be fine most of the time. So like I said, we're in G minor now, and Luke absolutely killed the piano solo that just played, and here we're going into like the sort of jazzy guitar solo section. So here we introduce some chords that put you into like Dorian, G Dorian very briefly. But like it's very much like a passing chord, so we don't really linger on keys at all. This song is absolutely fire. I'm glad you like it, man. That little piano embellishment, beautiful. There's some outside notes that I like picked very deliberately in the solo, like it's all in the tabs for the tab book. Then obviously I play those notes. Plenty solo, I rolled off all the high end. I told him like I'm gonna make you sound like Alan Holdsworth. He didn't like it at first, but then I showed him and he was like, okay, no, this is kind of sick. Oh man. Again, Plenty absolutely nailing it. Like, what I love about this solo section is that it really does just sound like we're in a room together and we're just playing off each other. But despite it sounding like that, we're literally opposite sides of the earth. I was in Glasgow, he was in Sydney, Australia, and like we just sent the files to each other. So yeah. What do I do to give a song a Dorian vibe? One thing you can do is like if you just stay on the root chord. So if you're in D minor, for instance, just play the D minor Dorian scale over D minor, and like it was a Dorian vibe as well. In terms of chords, go D minor and playing an A major chord. A major chord over Dorian. Is it A? No, sorry, G major chord. Yeah, G major chord with D minor makes it sound Dorian as well. I did all the 4 notes. It is beautiful. Thank you. And then now we have Beyond the Boundary, which definitely isn't a reference to the anime Kyokai no Kanata. I'm such a fucking weeb. Like, I literally just took the English title of this Kyokai no Kanata. Let's just forget about that. Spiral was a song you showed your parents to convince the music I like wasn't all instrumental heavy metal. No, sometimes it's instrumental heavy weeb jazz. You knew it? The Economist also welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's completely just, I just took the title of that. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to switch the vibe up. So we had Sekiro Andromeda, which is very upbeat, and then we have Constant Variables, which is really heavy, and then we have Spiral, which is very like jazzy and happy sounding, and then we have Beyond the Boundary, which is very like I don't know, it's like very melancholic but also like sad but epic in a way. And then we have Transistors, which is uplifting. So I wanted to like shift the mood with every single song. And then there's a shitty saxophone VST going on in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. So this is all recorded with my Manez Regis 7, which I don't have anymore. But holy shit, like it absolutely nails these like clean tones. Also, shout out to David for soloing on the song. Absolutely nailed it on this one too. And then here, just, you know, lots of harmonics, lots of reverb, very like wet reverb tracks, just trying to create sense of atmosphere. Something about harmonics in E minor, just like, you know, harmonics in E minor just work really well. And like technically we're in E flat minor because this guitar tune happened to step down, but like harmonics in E minor, always a vibe, always a vibe. So we're just playing the melody again, but just with a lot more reverb, so much more reverb. Also, like, shout out, David did like a really cool video for his solo in this song, which is just really cool. JVM's gonna leave for a while, but check the VOD later for sure. Thank you so much for sharing knowledge, it's been super helpful. No worries, man, no worries. I'm totally happy to share knowledge with people. Seeing how many artists, you know, are featured in this album is really cool. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I feel like the album was so successful. I said it before, but like, so many people within the music, like the prog scene, got involved with this album, and they absolutely like brought their A game. Miss David, can't wait for Below 4. I can't wait for Below 4 either. All the roadmap stuff that David's been putting out, totally so excited. Can't wait for Below 4. And here's me pretending I can play guitar. That's actually something I really like. When you I bend and you slide, and as you slide, the bend kind of harmonics. I'm not really sure about the mechanics behind it, but it happens sometimes, and I'm like, when I record it, it's cool. I was gonna say, I don't know if you could tell the band that I drew the most influence on from the song, but it was Dream Theater. Like, I really wanted to capture like a Dream Theater energy for the song. Like, I think the project title, the working title for the song was Ministry of Lost Memes, because there's a song, Dream Theater song called Ministry of Lost Souls. Yeah. So the project title for the song was Ministry of Lost Memes, because I thought it had like a Dream Theater vibe. I was gonna say, this section is completely just like me trying to sound Dream Theater. I've not listened to Dream Theater in a while, but I still acknowledge their influence on me, and like sometimes it comes out completely in songs like this. So now we're in, what fucking key are we in? We're in, what, E Phrygian? E Phrygian? What kind of story do you envision with this album? Like, each song is like a journey through space, but you mentioned working full-time while making this as well. Yeah, I mean, like, the story behind the album is just like, the overall theme of Set Course for Andromeda is you have an idea that's so bad that it shouldn't make sense, but it works out anyway. So it's the idea that these space cadets hijack a fucking ship and go off to Andromeda, and everything's a mistake, but it works out anyway. That's like the theme of the album. But in terms of like actually making the album, there was a lot of stress involved with like my job and stuff at the time. Yeah, this is all E flat Phrygian dominant, then B flat Phrygian dominant. That's a bit of a went to the fifth. So we modulated a fifth here. I'm taking advantage of that metalcore chord where you like play the root chord with like one fret above it, and then you just get that really heavy chord. And this is my love letter to John Petrucci. Can you do an orchestra programming tutorial? Love the strings and the songs I want to learn. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Actually, like, we should do like a, I should do like a orchestral version of one of my songs. That'd be a really cool thing to stream. You love how this part doesn't sound like me at all. Yeah, like this entire part is like a love letter to Dream Theater. So I threw in a random bar of 10-8. It's at 12-8, but then I threw in random bars of 10-8. And then do some metric modulation stuff on the drums. And then David solo. A Dream Theater deathcore. I can't do fries, but yeah, that's my best attempt. I was on Nick Nocturnal streams a while back, because I remember doing some stuff with Nick Nocturnal way back in the day. And he does shout outs in like a sort of voice, and I wish I could do that. Also, David, fucking what a cool solo. He like, it's all minor, E flat minor pentatonic, and then he does this thing. And this is David bringing out this sort of Balkan, sort of Serbian music influence that he always has in his music, and it's really cool to hear it in a solo over a song like this. It's so cool. What a solo, man. Check out David's video that he did for the solo. It's so cool. Also, shout out David's like video content in general. Very sick. Another thing as well, these songs are very long. Like, I think the average song length on the first disc is like 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes. Now we've got transient transistors. How do I go about getting the solos? Do you just send them the track and say have fun, or do you have some input on what they should play? Yeah, no, I just get in touch with them and say, do you want to do a solo? And they're like, okay, sure. And I send them the track. I'm like, this is the time. Go for it. So Like, they have complete creative control basically over what they play. Sometimes I might be like, yeah, this is the vibe, but I'm not going to tell them what to play. It's totally up to them what they play. Let's fucking go with Spank moment. Yeah, so this guitar tone is stolen basically from Tesseract, but it's my mayonnaise neck pickup with single coil, and I love this sound. I've loved it ever since. But I pretty much stole it from Tesseract. I think Tesseract, I don't know if it was Nocturne. There's a Tesseract song that had that spanky tone, and I loved it. And this song was... I actually was a mix test I did for my 8-string, and I repurposed it for 7-string for Set Course for Drona, but I like the riff a lot, so I really want to use it for Set Course. Also, gent riff. That tone gives you early Incubus vibes for some reason. Maybe it's because Incubus used like a single coil guitar, like a guitar with single coils. That's probably why it maybe gives you that vibe. So yeah, all the guitars I just use like the split coil. So this is like bridge with the split coil over here. And before you're ripping off the follow Troy. Yeah, a lot of people say like the chord progression is ripping off the follow Troy, but in reality, that chord progression is ripping off the Police. It's Message in a Bottle by the Police. That's what I'm ripping off. Had a PRS with coil splits, so maybe so, yeah. It may be he had a guitar with coil splits or whatever. Also, I love playing the song live. This is such a fun song to play live. Has so much energy, and like everybody could just have fun with the parts. Really enjoy the riffs on this one. You want to see me play this live one day? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not planning on removing this from my live repertoire anytime soon. This is just so much fun to play live that I think we'll always play it live. So this part's interesting in terms of the theory, because like we're in B flat minor, but this riff kind of gives it into like B flat Dorian vibes / F minor vibes. And it's not intentional, it's just like because of the progression I was using, like B flat Dorian just kind of works. You know that I play it live, just not sure you ever come to the States. Man, I love playing in the States. It's just like the US is very hostile to foreign artists. Like when you have to pay $4,000 just for a visa to play there, and they're like, you know, trying to charge you 30% tax on every single show you play. It's rough financially trying to make shows work, and also it's just such a huge country, so trying to get across all of it is very difficult. But I would love to go back. Like, I don't care. I love playing in the US. People there are awesome. Gonna see me playing in Spain. Yeah, last time I played in Spain was on the 2019 Intervals tour. So we played in Barcelona and Madrid. Definitely a favorite album of mine. Been listening to my stuff since 2013. Yes, tour the US again. I would love to, man. I would absolutely love to. Can't wait. Like, I can't wait till touring actually happens again, so I can actually talk about this kind of stuff and, you know, actually figure out getting myself over to places like the States again. Because, but man, it's been way too long since I played live. It's been way too fucking long. So like I said, this solo is kind of B flat Dorian vibes. I'm pretty much thinking in like F minor, because it totally works as B flat Dorian. seeing me play in Japan would be interesting. I would love to play in Japan and play like all 3 Senpai albums. Just play Senpai 1 to 3 live. So this is in 7/4, but with a swing beat. So it's like some really crazy metric mod stuff going on. Tour Baby Metal. Now this is 2 bars of 4/4 to round it out. Back to 7/4. I would love to tour Baby Metal. No, B flat Dorian isn't like C. It'd be equivalent to B flat Dorian would be equivalent to like A flat major. You'd fly out for this? Yeah, sorry, A flat, yeah, like you said, A flat major. You'd fly out to see it? That'd be awesome. I'd love to. I just want to travel, man. I want to just get out. Like, I've been stuck in this flat for like a year, and I'm totally happy with that normally, but like I have the option to leave the country. I want to fucking leave the country. I want to go to, like, I want to go back to Japan. I want to like go to like Seoul. I want to just get out of here, you know? These chord changes, feeling the jazz. Yeah, basically I'm using like minor 9 chords for like a jazzy vibe. So this is a guitar solo that Aaron Marshall recorded on a bandwagon while on tour with Plini's guitar, and Simon Grove had to like record it. So he pugged the fuck out of this solo in terms of just actually getting it done, you know? Not many people would be like, I'm on tour, you know what, I'm going to record this guest solo. Apparently he spent like a long time writing it, and that was the day he recorded it. So he fucking put a lot of effort into this. I think he's on record as saying that this is one of the hardest solos he's had to do as well. So fucking shout out Aaron Marshall. And this riff is really fun to play live as well, just because it's like Jamie, my live drummer, just goes fucking hard, and it's just so much fun. Then we actually made it to Andromeda. So this bit's in 6/8 with some bars of 5/8. And I was just like, you know what? Let's try play as many notes as possible. So we're basically taking that same chord progression from Sakura to Andromeda, but we're putting it in 6/8. So reusing stuff, but changing the key signature. This is something that I really liked about this album. Is like I reused a lot of stuff, but I changed the context in which I used it. 6/8, 5/8. Why not 3/8? Because it keeps changing. Yeah. Do I play the guest solos live? I play the iconic parts of the guest solo, like the first couple of notes. But otherwise, I mostly just improvise. I don't even play my own solos a lot of the time. I improvise a lot of my stuff. How you kid? I mean, like, it's all good. The interstellar blockade will lift once Milky Way finishes stomping out COVID. Keep up music, brother. You're amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Thanks for hopping by the stream and saying hello as well. So yeah, basically, here's how to get away with being creatively bankrupt. You just use the same stuff you wrote for another song, but change the key signature so it sounds kind of different. Not key signature, sorry. Change the time signature so it sounds kind of different. And yeah, that's how you write We Actually Made It to Andromeda. And then you can say something pretentious like, yeah, so this song's actually just a reprise of the original song, and we're using it to close out this half of the album. Isn't that just the idea behind concept albums? Yeah, pretty much. Concept albums is just a smart way of reusing music and make yourself sound smart while doing something really simple. I kid. But yeah, a lot of it does feel like that to me. I'm just reusing shit. I'm putting it in a different context. That's all it is. So this bit's in 5/8. Then 6/8. You use fancy words like reprise, yeah. Just makes it a cool, cohesive experience, a nice journey through the album. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. But my lizard brain's just like, reuse all these parts so you have to do less work, you know? Should I drink more whiskey? I'm gonna drink more whiskey. Fuck it. I'm like that much left. So this is interesting because I'm soloing in 5/8, and it's always a challenge to get your brain to think about where the new bar starts. But not only is it 5/8, but there's a bar of 6/8 on the last measure of every second repeat. So it's like double making my head think about what's actually going on. And then this is me trying to make like 80s sounding guitar. Oh. This is actually the same guitar tone that I use for like Tesseract cleans. Because for Tesseract cleans, what I normally do is I take a clean patch and I remove the cab. And that's how I get that kind of tone. And I did the same thing here. I almost played the lick there. I'm not sure if I played the lick on this album, but I almost played the lick there. What modular do I use nowadays if I use one at all? I'm mostly using AxeFX 2, mostly. So AxeFX 2 is the main modular I use. Although, next album, I'm thinking of miking up my Blues Junior. I have a Fender Blues Junior, and I think I'm just miking that up for the next album. Sithu, do I favorite legato more over alternate picking for speedruns, or do you not really think about it? I'm very deliberate, actually. I deliberately use legato or alternate picking depending on the sound I'm going for. So it's a deliberate choice for me. It's not like... I mean, I'll play the stuff and I'll like play it picked and I'll play it like legato and I'll sort of go with what sounds better. Anon96, love your stuff. Any plans for a birthday discography sale? Also posted something about that last year. Yeah. So my birthday this year, I'm going to post discography sale. And you can get all my... I usually sell like my entire Bandcamp discography at like 25% of the regular cost, so you'll be able to get it for all of that price then. Neuro stuff? You talk about like what modelers I use. Yeah, Neural stuff is really sick. I'm still using AxeFX 2, like I said. But I want to use a real amp and try out recording with a real amp. So we'll see how that goes. Also, Mark's solo. Fucking shout out to Mark Holker for actually replying to me and wanting to do the solo. He's also very distinctive. Mark Holcombe's guitar playing is so distinctive, and you can tell that it's him. It's amazing. And what a mad lad. He was like, he held this note for really long, so I could like fade it out whenever I wanted. Okay, we made it through the first disc. 5 years ago, I made that first disc. We're going to do the second part. I'm going to pour myself more whiskey. BRB, one sec. Arietti. It's very Arietti, yeah. I just wanted to make a pentatonic melody because I really wanted an Eastern, like Far Eastern sounding pentatonic melody. It just happened to sound like Arietti. It wasn't really what I was thinking about at the time. And for the guitars, so this is in A flat minor, and and I'm using my 7-string. Pretty much just using the 6 strings for this part, and I'm picking the melody very close to the bridge to get this very like I wanted to make it sound like a sort of Eastern instrument, like a koto, like a Japanese koto, or like I don't know if this is a Chinese equivalent, but I wanted to have it that vibe. So basically, like everything about how I play is to try and make it sound like it's like a Far Eastern instrument, but it's just an electric guitar, really. And pentatonic melody is very reminiscent of stuff you'd hear out of China, so has a kind of Chinese vibe, classical Chinese vibe to it. Ironically enough, a lot of Scottish music uses pentatonic, but you know. Did you tune down for the bends or kept the same tension? No, same tension. Didn't do anything special. Always those 4 notes, man. Always those 4 notes. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I really wanted to get like a Far Eastern vibe for this part for the song, because like a single step is a reference to a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The Chinese proverb. Like, I think that's a Chinese proverb. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Yeah. So that's the quote I was referencing. That's the Chinese for it, apparently. And it was a reference to that because the whole second part of Sekhor's Andromeda, the second disc, was inspired by like the hero's journey. So I kind of did like a mini hero's journey with the tracks, and I thought that the sort of Eastern inspired, like Chinese proverb inspired opening was appropriate. The way the chromatic lick can elevate a normal song into epic mix. Yeah, just play that chromatic lick in any of your music and it'll just elevate the song. It definitely won't sound like you're like trying to sound like a JRPG or anything. Matt Champion, yo, welcome to the stream, man. I'm drinking and I'm reminiscing over this album being 5 years old. So welcome. I was gonna work with some music, but like I totally blanked on the fact that this album is 5 years old. Holy shit. Oh. I wanted to post the this there. And then big guitar solo at the end, and we use the strings to fade out into the next track. The next track is very, it's actually very Tesseract inspired, I feel like. But yeah. And how I'm fading it out here is that I'm running the strings through a reverb plugin. And I'm increasing the mix level, so I'm making it more wet as we go on, and I'm automating that. And at the end, it ends up 100% wet. It has this very like ethereal vibe. It's actually just a spring reverb. It's like as old school as you can get, but like digitally, it sounds pretty cool. Am I recording new material this year? I'd like to, yeah. I'm hopefully put out a new EP before the end of the year. We'll see. We will see. So we got Mystic Village. Welcome back, JBMs. We'd like to show mixing process I can nail the mix. Mixing sounds as good as the guys you have over there. I think you'll learn a lot from me. Oh, as in, like, would you want me to show my stuff and nail the mix, or show my stuff like and nail the mix? Because I could definitely give a mix breakdown on one of my streams. I think that's a lot of that'd be quite interesting to do. He never listened to just one of these songs on the second day, so I had to listen to these parts all the way through. That's deliberate. Yeah. I made it so the songs don't sound complete unless you listen to all of them. That's a deliberate choice. You'd love to see me on the Elder Mix. I mean, like, if the Elder Mix got in touch with me and wanted me to do stuff, I would happily do it. I think it'd be a really cool thing to work on. This is one of those things, though, where it's like, you know, I'm not really sure how they decide who works on it or not. But yeah, I'm totally happy doing my own thing if they don't want me to work on it. Actually, I'm feeling kind of generous. 1 second, guys. So pictures. I'm trying to find what I want to find here. Hashpipe, welcome to the stream, man. From time to time they ask us who want to see there, I'll put my name on there. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Here we go. Epic melody. So I'm trying to repurpose the same melody, but change the notes a little bit, so it sounds different. How am I doing, dude? Happy belated to Andromeda. I'm doing great. I mean, it's been a good week, actually. I in case you guys on stream didn't hear, I saw my parents for the first time in 9 months on Tuesday. Like, things are loosening up in the UK because the vaccinations are going really well. So I saw my parents for the first time in 9 months. So that was really sick. Been learning a lot more piano. Been learning Japanese. So I'm doing good. I haven't streamed in a while, and I really wanted to rectify that today. So we're streaming, and halfway through the stream, I just realized, holy shit! Like, Sec Course from Andromeda is 5 years old. Turned 5 years old yesterday. So just like, we're gonna listen to this album, right? Because, I mean, well, why not? You know. So yeah, my parents are doing great. My dad's had both his vaccinations. My mom has had one. They've been, like, my parents are very sensible people. They've been absolutely so, like, you know, smart and responsible during this whole thing. You know, not going out unless they need to, always wearing masks when they go outside, that kind of stuff. So they stay safe. They try their best to keep other people safe, and they came out of this all fine. So that's good. What languages do I speak? I speak English, obviously. I can understand Burmese because my parents speak Burmese and I was raised in a Burmese family. I can't speak Burmese very well, but I can understand it pretty okay. And I've been learning Japanese on Duolingo. I know bits and pieces of Japanese, but it's not. I wouldn't say that I know Japanese at all. There's also a Scots Gaelic course on Duolingo, but I don't know if I really want to commit to learning Scots Gaelic just yet. This album got you through many dozens of hours of glass blowing. Oh wow, glass blowing. That's something you don't hear about every day, man. Tell me more. Glass blowing sounds like such a cool, sounds like such a unique and cool skill set to have, actually. Not something you hear about every day. But yeah, with this section, just try to sound epic. Just try to sound epic, uplifting, just, you know, vibes. Do people still speak Gaelic? Yeah, in Ireland, there's still a lot of people that speak Irish Gaelic, and there's still a lot of people that speak Scots Gaelic up north in Scotland. I mean, I say a lot. It's not a huge amount of people, but it's not a dead language just yet. People still speak Scots Gaelic, as people still speak, Irish Gaelic. Were you blowing hash pipes? No chill, just straight to the were you blowing hash pipes question. Full-time gig for 6 years, loved it, but you had to stop for had some health issues and you just thought, wait, he's actually saying yeah. Saw some glass blowing in Venice about 10 years ago. That shit was so cool. Venice, man. I've not been to Venice. It's like thinking about how you know, I don't want another global pandemic to stop me traveling. I feel like I would just want to maybe take some time off, save some money, and travel. I would love to just do that. Too much ass. So that's Mystic Village, and this is the whole idea of, like, you know, the hero in the hero's journey goes to the village to get his task, and the Mystic Village gives him some kind of secret knowledge or something. Where do I want to go? I'm not sure, man. I want to see more of Europe for sure, more of Eastern Europe maybe. I'd love to go to like Riga and Latvia. I'd love to go to Poland. We can see Warsaw, Krakow. Love to go to just lots of places in the east. I've never been to Greece before. Not been to much of Italy either. I'd love to go back to Japan. Love to go to Tokyo. I'd love to see more of the north of Japan. Love to go to Seoul. I want to go back to Australia. I want to see more of Canada. There's loads of places I'd love to visit. Come to Brazil. Oh man, it'd be cool to go to Brazil actually. My friend went to Brazil actually on like on a holiday with his girlfriend, and then I think he proposed to her in Brazil. So that's kind of cool to hear. So he proposed to his girlfriend in Brazil. Trials of the Elements is the part of the hero's journey where the hero has to go through some trials. And I was just like, what trials is it? The elements, because I feel like this Andromedan planet has crazy weather. That's the image I had in my head anyway. Go visit David in Serbia? Yeah. So lots of acoustic guitar in here, like very strong, like that kind of pulse. It's pretty cool. Is it the friend that got scratched by a monkey? Yes, it's the same friend that got scratched by a monkey. Rinny Roo, I want to smell the air on every continent, especially Antarctica. Apparently, getting an Antarctic holiday isn't that difficult. You can go to holiday in Antarctica. That's a thing you can do. So here, modulating up a minor third by going to the 6th chord. So we're on the 1 chord of A flat. Then we're in A major 7, which is the 6th chord of the key that we modulated to, which is like, well, B minor. Yeah. C2A headlining cruise to Antarctica. I would love to play a show in Antarctica. Well, I'd love to just go. Have you guys watched an anime called, what's it called? A Place Further Than the Universe. Sono Yori Motoi Basho. This is such a fucking good anime, by the way. It's about a bunch of high school girls who end up on an Antarctic expedition. Very, very good anime. Very uplifting, heartwarming anime. Recommend this a lot, since we're talking about Antarctica. Shawabosho should be scratch and sniff, and then you can smell the destination. Nobody steal your idea. Start in A minor, then modulate to start in A flat. So it's A flat minor, and then modulate it to B minor. Yeah, minor third up. We're still in A flat minor here. Blues note, flat 5. And then we go to electric guitars with harmonics. That's another thing I go to do. So we went to the 6th chord, and in the 6th chord I play as a minor instead of major. What would Scotland's scratch and sniff scent be? I would go for like whiskey or like some haggis. Always gotta bop your head when this part comes up. Yeah, like 12/8 has a really like strong groove, and this song is about. It's a very like very regular pulse. Trying to think of other things for Scotland's scratch and sniff. Buckfast, just alcohol, just the smell of alcoholism in general. The acoustic guitar I used on this was so bad as well. I wish I had a better acoustic. That's one thing I would change actually. I would record this stuff with a better acoustic. Isn't whiskey actually Scotch in Scotland? Well, to us it's just whiskey. We spell it without E. So Scotland, we spell it W-H-I-S-K-Y. Hisky. Without the E. That's Scottish whiskey. How did I mic the acoustic? I just used my... I just used this mic. This is my old mic that I used to use on the stream. It's just a AKG Perception. Very cheap mic. About 80 quid. Just use that. Here we use the semitone harmony. Or flat second harmony. You live in the Canadian woods and it's awesome. Smells like what outdoor fresh fabric softener is aiming to be. Oh, that sounds awesome. Also, speaking of the woods, in Scotland, they're planning to reintroduce, like, lynxes and wolves and stuff into the wild. And I think that's awesome because, like, basically, there are no apex predators in Scotland anymore because they've just been driven out by people. And they're trying to reintroduce them to try and deal with, like, the massive deer population that we have. And it just kind of will renaturalize Scotland's wild, so that's really cool. Sounded very nice for a very cheap mic. Did it need a lot of processing? Yeah, I had to process it quite heavily. Lots of mids had to go. The acoustics that didn't sound good at all. Like, to make cheap acoustics sound good, you just scoop the mids and you boost the high and the low end of it. This is also very influenced by Dream Theater, this section. There's a song on Metropolis Part 2. Seeds from Memory. What song is it? Is it Fatal Tragedy? Very inspired by this song from Dream Theater. Fatal Tragedy. Scoop the mids, boost the rest. Yeah, for cheap acoustics only. For the acoustic I have it's over here. You can see the headstock, the Taylor. That sounds amazing, so I don't scoop any of those mids. Metropolis Part 2, one of your favorite albums ever. Same. I love Seeds from Memory. Amazing album. Scoop the mids, boost the rest. Sounds like the hair metal stream. Yeah, pretty much. You hate the orgasm noises at home. Everything else. Yeah, the orgasm noises are very weird. But Dream Theater are a bunch of boomers, so they do stuff for that. What are my thoughts on Periphery's PlayStation logo tee? I've not seen it. So, I'm not really up on band merch, to be honest. I wear, like, fucking Totoro t-shirts, as you can see. And then here, that's two notes that's clashing. Your thoughts on is they're going to get sued by Sony? I mean, possibly. Go to Instagram and check their latest t-shirt. If it's there, it's gone. Nice ambient tone, reverb into distortion. Yeah, like pretty wet reverb, tremolo picking. I mean, I'm not gonna comment. Like, it's just whatever. Again, but this is also very heavily inspired by Dream Theater. Actually, Sekiro Andromeda had a lot of Dream Theater inspiration. Exactly 100 notifications. What are the chances of that? Pretty low, actually. Probably because of this. I don't know if you guys seen this. I talked about it already on stream, but here, Cinco de Mayo. Get it because I have 5 Mayos. Haha. I'll leave now. I mean, I could talk about, like, you know, using a PlayStation logo, but this is me stealing Dream Theater stuff. This is very Dream Theater. You only have 1 Mayo, feels bad, man. I've owned 7 Mayos through the past, but I've sold 2. So I'm on 5 at the moment. I've sold a Regia 7 and I've sold a Dubel 6. I don't actually own a Legend, and I don't own a whatchamacallit, the Hydra. So I'd love to get a Hydra and a Legend. You sent that post, the Cinco de Mayo post, to your friends. That's cool. It's such a dumb thing. Also, shout out Hacks for suggesting it. Have I heard Aeon? If you like DT, you might actually like the lots of interesting keyboard stuff. I've not heard Aeon, no. Oh, what did I steal in this part? So I feel like I'm just talking about what I steal. Like I've just stolen loads of ideas for this album. This part is stolen from Final Fantasy VII. So Nobuo Uematsu, I guess. Nobuo Uematsu. This is very Final Fantasy VII, I think. Disagree with you if you want, but I just think it's very Nobuo Uematsu. And then we bring back the melody. So I can't remember the exact modulation. This is like, it's like E major. No, it's I can't remember. Buy the tab book. I'm gonna show. I'll be like, buy the tab book if you want to find out what's going on, because I don't know what's going on. Kind of reminds you of Aerith's theme. Yeah, like I said, FF7 vibes. I also use a Picardy third in here, actually, in a non-anime context. So with this minor 6, like, so in a minor progression, you use 6, 7, and then we play the minor 1, but the minor 1's actually a major chord. So we get that Picardy third kind of thing going on. I'm a man of culture. Oh, God. Well, you said Aerith. I'm a Tifa man myself. When I played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was all about Tifa. Aerith is cool, though, to be fair. I'm not gonna discount her. Then we get all heavy here. Chromati high, read the Mac type beat. But that's what I loved about the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That like the characters are just so, they had so much they had so much character. Like they were so, they felt really just compelling as people. Like I'd want to be friends with these people, which was a big difference with like Final Fantasy 13, where like I was so bored with the characters. Also, Boomer Dad Blue Solo. That's what you're missing from FF8, not many interesting characters. This is the reason I think why FF7 was such a cult classic. People just really like the characters. And playing the remake just really reinforced that for me. Like the characters in the in Final Fantasy VII are amazing. Oh man. And here we're modulating up fourth. But the interesting thing is we're modulating up a fourth, but we're actually on the 6th chord of the minor or the 4th chord of the major here. So it's like a weird modulation because we're not actually going to the 1 chord. Then we're back in A flat minor for Mother of Creation, and we're back to the chord progression from the Andromeda Part 1. And everything's come back full circle. Do you usually have some kind of preparation to modulate, or do I just do it? I usually just do it. This modulation, where I ended up back in the same key as the original song, as the first part of the Andromedan, was a complete accident. But it worked out, so I'm going to take it, you know. It's a circle of tunes. It's the circle of life. I can't do Elton John's voice, unfortunately. I can't sing. Actually, if I could sing, I would sing on all my shit, but I can't sing, so we're not going to hear me sing. And like, I don't know, like when you hear this, in my head, when I was writing this, it feels like you've come home. It feels like your journey is complete, right? You've arrived back home. Everything is done. That's the vibe I had in my head, anyway. But we're just going to go through all the same themes because we're just kind of kind of bringing back everything we've learned on our journey and bring it all to the end. The actual headcanon that I have, did I play this on my way to see my parents? No. My parents actually came to see me, so maybe they played this. My mom actually really likes Senpai 3. My mom actually wanted a copy of the album. She really likes the Senpai stuff. I was gonna say, so this stuff, my idea is that the space cadets from the first half of the album observe this hero's journey. So they accidentally stumble on this planet Andromeda and they watch this hero's journey unfold. And on Mother of Creation, their spaceship gets seen, and everybody on the planet, this Andromeda planet, thinks that the spaceship is some kind of god, and they start worshipping it, and they break like the Prime Directive, and they fucked up, and that's the kind of headcanon I had. Last episode of Naruto vibes. Mom is punking out, yeah. My mom is always, like, my parents have always been super supportive of the music stuff. They're kind of worried when I quit my job to do this full time, but otherwise they've been, like, really supportive. You read an Andromeda manga? I'm not doing manga again. That's a trap. Like, manga takes so fucking long to do. Yeah, I'm just like I said, I just can't believe this album's 5 years old, man. It's been a while. Did I have lessons when I was younger? No, I'm self-taught. So I picked up guitar when I was about 12 years old in high school, and I just kind of I went on Ultimate Guitar and just learned a bunch of songs that I liked and just kept doing that, and then just kept learning stuff. I kind of wish, a part of me wish I had lessons to learn theory, but yeah, I just learned by myself. Just talking to a friend during the stream, you felt so old when you mentioned it was 5 years old. Had so many good memories of this album. Can't believe it's been 5 years. I mean, yeah, me neither. Cassini's gonna be 10 years old this year. And Invented Universe is gonna be 10 years old next year. It's fuck, man. I'm getting old. It's been a journey. Oh man. Mother of Creation, Sec First of Andromeda. Holy shit. 5 years since this album has came out. Fuck me. I honestly can't believe it, man. Funny how time just keeps going like that, you know? But yeah, thank you very much for reliving this album with me. I didn't really know what to expect, really, just listening to it. But kind of feeling kind of emotional, actually. It's been a while. Clap, clap, clap. Because you got through massage school. Man, I mean, it's so, like I said, it's just really, really cool to hear when people say that my albums have gotten through gotten through some stuff. But yeah, I'm in a really good mood right now, actually. I'm happy. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna raid one of my friends, Annie. She's streaming some Monster Hunter. Go give her some love. She's usually in here telling dad jokes, but we're gonna raid her. Hope you don't come as an Askus, but it's a masterpiece. But thanks, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. We're gonna raid Annie. Thank you so much for reliving Sakura Andromeda with me. On Friday, we're gonna make some Chon style music in the style of Chon. Until then, I will see you then.
Sithu is raiding with a party of 16 raiders. It's your boy. How was your stream? You doing some music stuff? Sithu's also my only tier 3 sub. He's a madman. And now he's here to watch me die.
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Yeah, because if
Oh,
that
he's running
happens,
away
then we
still.
failed the quest.
Just realised that set course for Andromeda 10, 5 years old yesterday. Oh my god, you're like so old. Oh, thanks for the follow, Hashpipe.
But I think for the next.
Everyone's
quest,
typing. Ah. Oh god. Oh, thanks for the follow, JVMS11. On. The love that I'm giving to everyone watching right now.
Nice.
Oh, and Ryan Wilson 34567.
The number's important.
It is very important.
It's like the Nier remake. It actually means something, even if they claim it doesn't.
Yeah, true.
Oh god, everyone. Harry Bay, thanks for the follow. Oh shit, I'm getting fucked. Oh shit, guys. Shit. Shit, I'm gonna back out here. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna vibe over here for a little moment.
Just
Oh, you're
survive.
welcome.
Maybe we're fine.
I was trying to find some more streamers to follow earlier. And he's boring and only plays boring games. But what do you mean? What do you expect me to do? Not play games? Oh. Someone coming at me there. I'm really scared that I'm just gonna get one shot by him again. I really need to sort my armor out. Wait, I think I've drunk enough whiskey. Oh god. Are you gonna come on, Sithu? We've got one spot for you. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Sithu's just gifted 10 subs. You madman! Oh my god. Oh shit.
He gifted
Don't
your
die.
bot.
Fucking hell.